So I started programming when I was in 7th grade, actually. I completely started out by myself. No one really pushed me. I had this website, which is pretty big now. It wasn't that big back then. It was called Code Academy. Basically, you can go on and...
In the 7th grade?
7th grade, yeah. I was like 12 or 13.
This is the 7th grade. How did you find this program?
Oh, I just really liked... So my dad does construction work. He pulled me out to a job and was like, hey, like, let's go work. Like, come make some extra money on the weekends. And I realized very quickly that I didn't want to fucking do construction work.
Okay.
Like mad respect, but like I didn't really.
Well, let me stop you there because your dad is, I think, like he's pretty. You know, he's got some money. He's at a successful company.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, the day-to-day of that company involves being on your knees grouting tiles.
Right. So you realize,
which is like not. So I was like, what can I do? So let me continue. Well, I realized what can I do to basically like prevent me from having to build an empire in that manner. And I was like, okay, well, programming seems like an interesting thing. I like computers. In
the 7th grade you decided this, right?
Yeah, so I went on and started teaching myself, and it was hard. It was hard at first, but like many things, things are always hard, and then they get easier as you do it more. And then got more and more involved. Started learning a little bit of Python. Learned Java actually my freshman year of high school. I was lucky enough to, with that sort of experience that I'd had in middle school, learning a bit of programming, to get into this high school that was kind of specialized in computer science. So I had basically then teachers and like mentors who like more experienced, who could like to be like, oh, you could study this, work on these problems, go to these like competitions, help improve your skills. And basically by the time I graduated high school, I was already like couple college courses into like a computer science program.
And what does that allow you to do? Learning all the information, what does that allow you to do in the real world?
So I mean, the beauty of programming is that it's one of those engineering fields. So like computer science is one of those engineering fields where you need very, very little resources to build something massive, right? All you need is the computer in front of you. Your hands. You don't need all your fingers. Many of my friends are missing a pinky, and you can literally build $1 billion company just from that, and just from your ideas and skill. There's nothing else that's as empowering and as amplifying as having the ability to program in terms of building a business.
Cool. And you can essentially build like anything you want. Right?
Anything. Yep.
Any processes.
Basically, the way you do it is you do projects, you acquire more skills, and you kind of advance in the area you get to a point where somebody proposes you some sort of like app idea or something like this, and it becomes kind of trivial to.
Okay.